Good morning, everybody. Whoops. Good morning, everybody. Just getting myself set up here a little bit. Just knocking things over in the process. So this morning we're going to be opening some power packs. Sorry, just getting my camera set up here. Opening some power pack. Sorry, just getting my... Good morning. Thanks for showing up. So basically, GameStop has released this new thing called Power Packs. You can pay different tiers and open different cards. They have football cards, they've got Pokemon cards. We are obviously going to be focusing on Pokemon cards today. So I've got a credit card all loaded up and ready. As you can see, I am hiding my credit card information, and I'm going to open the first power pack when we hit 10 likes on the video. So if you could give the video a like, give it a share, that would be awesome. Thanks for showing up. So in between looking at these power packs, we're going to be looking at some slabs just to kill the time, and then also we'll be going over some of the chase cards that they have. So I guess we'll just start there. So once again, these are power packs from GameStop. They allow you to open cards at different tier levels. Let's just scroll down. So I'm on the $25 tier level right now. We're gonna start looking at the chase cards. So their chase cards are, for the $25 level, their highest ones are about 400 bucks. But you've got Blastoise, Charizard, Jolteon, First Edition, Charmanders, some pretty big chase cards. Thank you for the like. We're up to 2 likes. We just need 8 more to pull a first $25 power pack. So, yeah, these are the chase cards for the $25 tier. As you can see, they're about 400 bucks estimated. Let's go to a different level. How do I change my level? Oh, of course I'm showing my information. Why can't I change my level? Oh, let's go back. There it is. There we go. Okay, so here's the different levels. So we've got $25, we've got $50. Let's go check out the silver chase cards. So here it goes up to $800. You've got some trainers that are super sought after. You've got some full arts. You've got some more modern cards. I personally am more into, like, you know, the base first editions and the Raichus and stuff. Oh, another Charizard. Well, first edition Charizard. Nice. Yeah, if you could share this live, that would be awesome. Just trying to get a few more people in here, and we will open up our first power pack. So we'll go over the gold. Let's see here. This goes up to $1,600. Sweet. Latios and Latias. Pikachu. The Mario Pikachu. Man, and these are 1,600 bucks estimated. Pretty sweet cards. Another Charizard and an 8.5. All right, let's come look at the $500 level. $8,000 for some of these pull cards. First edition Blastoise, a Luigi Pikachu, in a PSA 10. Charizard in a PSA 10. So if you don't know what these power packs are, basically GameStop has teamed up with PSA, and you pay different tier levels and a card is revealed. They have different levels, different percentages that you can get as far as winnings go. It is technically gambling, but it is fun gambling. My camera's wigging out a little bit when I'm scrolling through here. Ooh, first edition Lugia in a PSA 9, a PSA 10 Japanese basic Charizard from 1996, some of the full art Pikachus, or whatever, the costume Pikachus. So we're up to 2 likes. If we could just get a couple more likes, we're part way there. We only need 8 more likes and I will open up a power pack. Thank you to everybody that showed up and stopped by. It's really appreciated. You know, it's very early in the morning, so we might not get too many people in here yet. So in the meantime, I guess let's look at some slabs. So I picked this up the other day. It's a Blastoise from the base set in an 8.5 CGC. I might crack this out of the slab and go for PSA. The card looks really good. There's a little bit of whitening around the one edge or the one corner. This top corner might have a little bit of ding in it, but yeah, I think it could probably pull a 9. The hollows like got no scratches, maybe a couple little vertical scratches from going up and down in a top loader. We've got a shadowless Gyarados. So not first edition, but in a PSA 8. It's definitely a really nice looking card. I think that it got a PSA 8, most likely because the centering is off. You can see it's really bottom heavy. So that was probably what knocked it down a little bit. I got a first edition Haunter, hollow, of course, from the original Jungle. And once again, in really nice shape. The centering is really good. Yeah, I'm not sure what knocked this one down. And maybe it has a little bit of edge wear and maybe a little bit of corner damage. And maybe there's some scratches in the hollow that are really tough to see. We got a first edition Aerodactyl in an 8.5 from Beckett. I might be cracking this one out also. The edges, the corners, just everything look really good on this card. And as you can see, it subgrades. It got 999, and then the surface got a 7.5. So once again, this card might have some scratches in the hollow or something that you really just can't see when it's inside the slab, or at least can't see as easily when it's inside the slab, because this is another really clean card. Hey, thanks for showing up. We're going to be doing some GameStop power pack pulls when we get 10 likes on this video. We're up to 2 likes. I know it's early in the morning. There's not that many people showing up, but if you could give the video a like and share, that would be awesome. Right now we're just going through some slabs. Got Radion. I kind of just liked the art on this one. It's a relatively cheap card, but another cool card. This is another one I bought simply because I liked it. It's a 2001 Japanese Dark Energy, and it's a hollow. I just like the hollow energy cards. I think they look cool. So Picked that one up for cheap in a slab. We got a first edition Electrode in Hollow from the Jungle set and a PSA 9. Another card that looks absolutely stunning. There's like maybe one or two little nicks in the blue on the back, but otherwise the card is in pristine condition. And we've got a first edition Ditto Hollow. Once again from the Jungle set in a Beckett 9. And this one doesn't have any subgrades. But once again, there's like maybe a tiny bit of edge wear on this card, and maybe a tiny bit of edge wear on the front of the card that I can see. You can see like a tiny bit of silvering coming through on this edge, but otherwise this card's in really good shape. I might crack this out and hope for a 10 on a PSA, but I'm not sure it's going to get a 10 with that edge wear. Just continuing down the line. Let's see. Looking at a first edition Machamp. These are pretty common. I got it in a 9 from Beckett. Yeah, really common card. Pretty easy to get. Just wanted to have one in decent shape. Got an Electrode from the newer sets. This is a 2019 from Sun and Moon in a 9. And I'm going to take a break from showing you from some slabs for a minute. So thank you again for everybody that showed up. Thank you for everybody that stopped by. If we could get up to 10 likes, I will be pulling a pack. So we already went through these ones. Let's go up to the next level. So that was platinum for 500. They've also got diamond for $1,000 that you can pull a card. And these chase cards are all the way up to 15 grand. Man, so I don't know who's pulling $1,000 power packs, but these are the chase cards that you could win from these packs. They've got these PSA 10 Charizards from 2004 in Hollow, another Charizard from 2003, Mario Pikachu. Some really sweet cards that you can win, but yeah, it is technically gambling. You're putting up $1,000 in hopes to win one of these high dollar cards, but your chances of winning those high dollar cards, as you can see over here on the percentages, are very low. So if we get 10 likes, I'm going to do a $25 power pack. So if you could give the video a like, it would be much appreciated. I know it's early in the morning, but we are up and awake already over here. I'm going to be doing a $25 power pack once we get this video up to 10 likes, or this live stream, I guess. Thank you for showing up, and good morning. So if you don't know what these are, this is GameStop's new collaboration with PSA, where you can pay different levels and it gives you a card to pull. So for $25, it'll show you a card. You get that card, it's already in a PSA slab. It could be one of these high dollar cards, but most likely it's not going to be. It's just going to be your standard, like 10 to 20, $25 card. But you can win some pretty big prizes. And basically, once you get the card revealed, it will allow you to either sell the card back to power packs, or it will allow you to vault your card in the PSA vault, or you could get the slab sent to you for a small shipping fee. So it is a really cool way to get new Pokemon cards, and you're always getting a Pokemon card that's in a slab and has some sort of value. You can only lose half of your bet. I'm not sure what else to call it. So if you buy a $25 card, the lowest card value that you will get is like a $10, $12, $13 card. Same thing with $1,000. The minimum card that you will pull if you spend $1,000 on the diamond pack is a $500 card ish. It's around $500. So thanks for showing up. We're going over the GameStop power packs. If you could give the video or the stream a like. Once I get up to 10 likes, I will be pulling a starter pack and showing you how this works. There is a wait list that I was on with GameStop to get into the access of this, so it's not available to the general public as of yet. I don't think, anyway. So yeah, you have to get approved on the wait list to get into the power packs and be able to pull these awesome cards. So we were just going over the chase cards. We're on the diamond $1,000 level right now. I'm not going to be pulling one of these this morning unless we get up to like 10,000 viewers or something. Then maybe I'll consider it. But yeah, you could pay $1,000, and these are some of the chase cards that you could win or you could pull. You know, they've got $15,000, $16,000 cards, $10,000 cards, but this is for the diamond level. Basically, you hook up your credit card, you pay $1,000, it will reveal a card to you, and that's the card you get. Like I said, you can get it shipped to you if you really like the card, or you can just sell it back if you're not into that card. So thanks again for everybody that showed up. Thanks again for everybody that gave a like. It is much appreciated. So I guess in the meantime, we can go over some more slabs. These are just slabs I have in my personal collection. Of course, everything has a price and everything's for sale. Got a 2019 Sun and Moon Arcanine in a PSA 9. It's not exactly, they call it a hollow, but it's really not a hollow. It's got like that cool glare thing on it. I don't know. We got a Cheese Knot from 2015. This is a 1 of 1 in the world. There's no other PSA 9s of this card in the world. So it's technically right now a 1 of 1. Not that that can't change. It's not even a valuable card, but it is technically a 1 of 1. Hey, thanks for showing up. We are going over the power packs from GameStop. If the video gets 10 likes, I'm going to be opening up a $25 starter pack. And what this is GameStop's and PSA's collaboration. You pay different tiers and they give you a card. You can win some pretty crazy cards. It is technically gambling, I would call it, but the least you will win back is half of your bet. So if you pay $1,000 for one of these power packs, the lowest value card is around $500 that you'll get back. So is it gambling? Yeah, I would call it gambling. You're hoping to get one of these crazy high dollar chase cards. Let's see. These are the chase cards for the $1,000 level. They're all the way up to like $15,000 for some of these cards. So yeah, you can win some pretty crazy cards, but your chances of winning those are pretty slim. So if you could give the video a like, we're up to 2 likes. I know it's early in the morning, but once we get to 10 likes, I'm going to be doing one of the $25 starter packs and showing everybody how this works. In the meantime, I'm just going to be going over some slabs that I've got just to kill some time. So I've got a 2016 Blastoise and a PSA 9. Once again, I kind of just like the art on this card. I wouldn't necessarily buy it as an investment. Relatively cheap card. I got it for basically a couple dollars more than what the PSA slab would have cost. So I consider it a good deal. We just got some, let's see. Oh, this is one of my favorites. So we got a first edition Scyther from the Jungle set in a PSA 9. One of my favorite characters from back in the day. And we are up to 3 viewers. Good morning, everyone. If you could give the video a like, once I get to 10 views, we'll be doing a $25 starter pack and opening that up. I'm not going to be doing a $1,000 starter pack first thing in the morning, but if we get a ton of viewers in here by chance, maybe I'll consider it. So then we've got, let's see, a Starly. This is another one that's like one of 3 in the world. No one else has really graded this card, I don't think. It's a reverse foil from the 2020 Sword and Shield set. Another card in really good condition in a PSA 9. And we've got, I always mess it up. And this is just a cool looking card. I like the art. It's kind of got like that hollow feature on it, even though it's not technically a hollow. Thank you for showing up and thank you for watching. Also, just really appreciate it. If you could throw the video a like, I will be opening it up a starter pack here as soon as we get 10 likes on the video. Then we've got a Drampa GX in a 9. Another one I just kind of like the card, like the art. The card's not necessarily worth that much. We got a Necrozma in a 9 from 2018 Sun and Moon. Another sweet card. We got an Entei from 2017 Sun and Moon. Another one just like the art. Not necessarily crazy value or anything. A Lycanroc from 2017 Sun and Moon. Another just sweet slab. Not necessarily any crazy value. A Vaporeon in a reverse foil from 2019 Sun and Moon. We've got a Golduck in a reverse foil from 2017 Sun and Moon in a PSA 9. I think there's only like 7 of these cards in the world. So once again, it's not necessarily worth a lot now, but maybe in 10 years, people will be seeking that card. What do we got here? So we got a Dragonite from 2016 Pokemon XY. Just a Dragonite fan, of course. Who isn't? It's almost like a Pikachu. It's one of the standard and most liked Pokemon. We've got a Rockruff in a hollow in a PSA 9. He's just a little cute character. I don't know. 2019, nothing too crazy once again. We've got a Tyranitar in a hollow. Kind of hard to see the hollow on this one. You definitely see it more in person, but you can see like those like vertical line hollow. It's an interesting hollow. I just kind of liked it. Let's see. I just got a bunch of other random slabs. So once again, thank you for showing up. Thank you for watching. It's really appreciated. We got a Sunflora from 2005. And it says reverse foil on this card, which I don't get. Isn't it a hollow? I mean, it's got, I don't know. It's got the hollow background on the character, but I don't know. Whatever. We've got a Masquerain and a PSA 8. Now this does look like a reverse foil to me, but whatever. And we've got a Claydol from 2004 in a hollow. Just looked like a really sick card. Once again, not worth that much, but just a cool character. We've got a first edition Psyduck from the Fossil set. And it's in a PSA 8, so the card's in pretty good shape. We've got a PSA 8 first edition Grimer from the Fossil set. Another card. Another card that was in really good shape. Hopefully it still is. That's why it's in the slab. What else do we got? We got a Pilo Swine in a hollow from 2004 and a PSA 9. We've got a Shadowless Energy, Fire Energy from 1999 and a PSA 8. Another one I picked up for like less than what the slab cost. And we've got a Slugma from 2008 in a reverse foil. So yeah, see reverse foil down here, right? So why does this one say reverse foil, but my other one didn't? Ah, whatever. Alright, what else we got here? We've got a Grimer from Undaunted in a hollow. I don't know why. Oh, reverse hollow. Yes. And a PSA 9. So that's in really good shape. We've got a Carvana in a reverse foil from 2010. In really good shape. We've got a 2005 Porygon reverse foil. Once again, I don't know why this is reverse foil because it looks like it's a hollow to me, right? I mean, it's got the hollow with the little speckles there. And this one has the foil down here. So isn't it reverse foil when it's down here and it's a hollow when it's, I don't know. Maybe PSA mislabeled these or something. I don't know. And then we've got a Trapinch. And once again, this one says reverse foil. But it's not shiny down here, it's shiny up here. Shouldn't that be a hollow? I don't know. I don't know. Something got messed up. So thank you to everybody that's shown up and stopped by and stuck around to give the video a watch. I might just have to open a starter pack because it's been almost 28 minutes and I think it's just time to do it. So let's give it a shot. Bye now. Alright, so you're going to see what a power pack does. So you can see the card drops down. And then a new card is revealed. It's a Japanese PSA 10. Come on, give me a good one. Woo! Hey, we actually got a win. Look at that. Our first pull. $25 pull, and we just pulled a $41 card. Look at that. It is a Galvani. I don't even know how to say it. Galvantula. Sorry, I was kind of cut off there. So it's in a 2024. So you can obviously sell it back for $36.90. I think I'm just gonna keep the card for right now. We're gonna hold for now. Things are going a little slow. And we're gonna just come back to packs. All right. So that was a good start. We pulled a $41 card out of a $25 pull. So let's go see. So for $25, we pulled a 40-something dollar card. So we had a 25% chance of doing that. So it was one of the better of the pulls. Would have been nice to get up into that 3% up here. But not bad for our first pull for the start of the morning. Guess we could go look at it in the collection. Take a quick peek. So yeah, the card ladder value is 41 bucks. They're offering me almost 37 bucks. If I wanted to accept the offer, I could. So let's review the offer and just see what they're gonna actually give us. So if I were to sell this back, they'd be giving me $34.69 back. So I'd make almost $10 off of that transaction. I'm just moving my camera around so hopefully it stops wigging out there a little bit. Does not like looking at the screen. There we go. Maybe a little better. Well, thanks again for showing up. Thank you for watching. I'm gonna keep this going for a little bit longer. So we just had a really good pull on our first pull, and so yeah, if you were to go sell on eBay, let's go take a look. So I would just do a fixed price, card ladder value. I'm gonna just say $45.99, and we'll see what they're gonna give us at the end. So look, if I were to sell this on eBay, I would have to sell it for $45.99 to even get the 37 bucks that they're offering me. So I'd be selling way above the value of the card currently. I guess we could go take a look at what it's selling for on eBay. That would be the smart thing to do. So let's just grab this. Of course it won't let me. There we go. We'll grab this and we'll go over to eBay. Alright, so in a PSA 10, buy it now for $39.95. Wool black label for $45. Another PSA 10 for $42.31. Another PSA 10 for $49.99, or best offer. Whoa. A pristine 10 for 35 bucks. That's a good deal. And then we've got $110 over here for somebody's buy it now price. I don't think they're going to pull that off. Here's another one for 48. Okay, so let's go look at the sales. You go to advanced and you come down to sold items, search. So one sold for 55 bucks. And that was more than a month ago. Another one sold for 40, 48, 40. So yeah, not a bad deal. I guess we'll list it right now. Why not? Let's see. So 37. So I'd have to sell it for $49.99 to make a little bit of something. List it. Oh, of course. All right, I'll do this later. Let's go back to packs. thank you for showing up. Thank you for watching. It is appreciated. If you could give the stream a like, that would be awesome. You know, it's a little bit early in the morning, still only 9 East Coast time, 7 o'clock Mountain time. And man, it's early out in California. And I don't know if you saw the title, but if I get any super chats on this live stream, I will be putting that directly towards opening another starter pack. And also in the description, if anybody's interested in opening these starter packs and they don't have access to it because this is not necessarily open to the general public yet, I am willing to open packs for people and ship them the pack that they rip. So that is an option. I know not everyone has access to these power packs, and some people want to give it a try. I think at the 45-minute mark, we'll rip another pack, whether or not anybody else shows up. And then we'll maybe we'll bring the stream up to an hour and end it unless people start showing up towards the end. But thank you to everybody that has shown up. Thank you to everybody that's dropped a like. If you could also share the video, that would be awesome. Any other Pokemon fanatics that you know that are interested in seeing some of these GameStop power packs get ripped open? And my channel doesn't normally have any Pokemon content, so I'm kind of kicking off the addition of throwing some Pokemon content into my channel here and there. By ripping some of these power packs, I'm also going to be doing Pokemon card repair videos where I use Kurt's Card Care kits to attempt to repair and improve Pokemon cards before they get sent in to PSA. So yeah, if you like Pokemon content, if you like Pokemon cards, if you like Pokemon slabs, I am going to be adding some Pokemon content to my channel. So thank you again to everybody that's shown up. Thank you to everybody that's dropped a like on the stream. It's very much appreciated. And in less than 5 minutes, we're going to be ripping another pack. So I was hoping to find a few more Pokemon fanatics out here this morning, but it kind of looks like everybody's still asleep, which is totally fine. I understand it's very early in the morning. But once again, thank you to everybody that has shown up. Thank you to everybody that's dropped a like. Thank you for watching my content. It is appreciated. Well, thanks again to everybody that's shown up. Thanks to everybody that's dropped a like. We're up to 3 likes on the video now. If we could just hit 10 likes, I'll rip another pack. I'm also going to be ripping a pack here in about 1:30 when we hit 45 minutes on the stream. All right, we're coming up on that 45 minutes. In just about 30 seconds, we'll be ripping another pack. All right, we're about to hit the 45-minute mark. Let's get this pack ripping. Once again, thank you to everybody that's shown up. Thanks to everybody that's dropped a like. Let's buy now and see what this thing does. card, another Japanese, PSA 9, Ralts, card value 18 bucks. From 2023. It's not as good of a pull as the last one, but not horrible. Buy another pack. We're going to hold this for now. Alright, well, we're going to wrap this stream up. We pulled 2 cards. One was a little bit of a banger, the other one was a little bit of a letdown. But now you know how the power packs work from GameStop. And thank you for watching.